and those who are old, anyone who will listen. You know, I had a tough time in here. I mean, I keep going back to this prison thing because I really had a tough time because of my walk. You know, I wouldn't bend, I wouldn't give in. You know, so yes, I came across a lot of situations. You know, was I able to hold my own? Of course. But then I'm stepping out of character, I'm giving in to the enemy. You know, so I stayed prayed up. You know, I can remember going to the gym, going to church services, and come back and somebody done put water on your bed. You know, soak your mattress. You know, but every time that happened, God gave me favor. I go to the CEO, he called out to the AP, go get you a new mattress. You know, so the worn down mattress that I had that got so worn down because of my weight, because your body weight will smash the mattresses down. They go from 3 inches to 1 inch real fast. You know, so I go get a new mattress. Then God gave me that favor where I was able to double up a mattress. You know, these are the things, these are the favors that I'm talking about that God would do if you would just let go and let God, just give in to Him. Be sold out. We're sold out to the streets many, many years. Why not sell out to Him? We tried everything else. Why not try God? You know, why not try God? And I can assure you that while I was away, in the things that I said that I'd lost, I didn't lose it by myself. I lost it along with my family, with my wife and my 2 daughters. You know, and God kept my family intact. And I can sit here and stand here and say that me and my wife have never been happier than we are today. You know, and I can truly say that. You know, after all that I done put her through.
That's right.
You know, all that I done put her through.
That's right.
You know, and she still.
Say it one more time. All that you done put her through. Go ahead.
And you know, and I give knowledge to that.
That's right.
You know, because all relationships and marriages are not like that. I wish they were. I wish they were. And for the men.
Go ahead.
For the men.
Go ahead.
There's one thing that I've learned. If you want to be happy at home, keep the wife happy.
Woo! Go ahead on.
Keep the wife happy and you will be happy at home. Please. Don't have that mentality. She ain't making me happy. I ain't making her happy. Don't work. Don't work. It don't make you no less of a man.
Because you ain't finding it out in the street. Go ahead.
Right. Don't make you no less of a man. You know, so, you know, I mean, God gave me this right here wasn't part of my message.
Go ahead.
You know,
yes, it was.
See that, you know, there's some things that's going on out here in the streets. You know, people running wild, running rampant. You know, laying up, or what the old preachers call shacking. You know, those are things that need to stop. Because, see, what we fail to realize is there's no such thing as safe sex. There's no such thing. Using protection only makes it safer. It doesn't make it safe. It only makes it safer. Bad things still can happen. You know, and I really need to put that out there because we take too much for granted. You know, we take life for granted. You know, and it's like then we turn around and we wish that we had done this, or we wish that we had done that. You know, being in prison with the charges that I had, with all the years that I was in there. I was being told that, you know, it's rough out there. When you get out there, you ain't able to get no job. You see how the economy is. And I was told that almost every day. You know, and I said, I hear you. And I just kept moving. You know, and what I will say, though is, I knew who I served. I knew who I was and I knew whose I was. So again, coming out, those same individuals, going back to my lawyer, let me get back to him right now. The lawyer that represented me, he told me I was going to get less time and I ended up with more time. And tried to get him to modify my sentence.
And what'd he do?
Wouldn't touch it. He wouldn't touch it. And believe me, I had my wife trying to handle that stuff from the outside. Wouldn't touch it. You know, I prayed for him and his family anyway.
Mm-hmm.
When I came out, you know, as God started blessing me, you know, I went by to go pay him a visit. You know, no animosity or anything like that. Actually, I thank the prosecutor. I didn't thank the lawyer. I thank the prosecutor for that heart and heart. Because if it wasn't for the prosecutor, if I would have got the time that he said I would have gotten, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe.
I'd be weird. Right here, all right, go ahead.
You know, it might sound crazy to some people.
Go ahead.
That little 2, 3, 4 years, you know, you can do that standing in your head. Or not. You know why? Because you ain't got to deal with the hard stuff too long. But when you get the numbers I had, yeah, you be dealing with the people that's getting there big time. You be there for a while, so you got to deal with a lot. And when you walk in that walk, you have a lot of people trying you, but they take your kindness for weakness. You know, and so my lawyer, you know, I went to go pay him a visit. He didn't even know who I was at first. And I thought about something that was said about 4 years ago. And it's funny because the pastor said it in the church some time ago. You may say, how it goes, something about, I may have done what you say I've done, but I'm not who you say I am.
That's right.
You know, and I shared that. But, you know, it was like he was so shocked to see me. You know why? Because he said that he thought I had animosity towards him. He thought that even before I got sentenced, that I had this negative thing towards him. You know, and it wasn't even like that. And so what God showed me was that that's the reason why I didn't get the time that he said. Because he thought that I had this negative animosity, you know, this attitude towards him, and so therefore he didn't really do what he could have done.
So it wasn't you, it was him.
You know, and so to make a long story short with this right here, going to pay him another visit. Now he's starting to see how God's really moving in my life. You know, matter of fact, let me back up, because he said, the first time we went to go visit, he said, yeah, you know, just, you know what I'm saying, go left, don't go right. And I said, nah, I'm not going to go left or right, I'm going to keep straight.
That's right.
You know, those were my words to him. My wife was right there. But this same lawyer who wouldn't do what he was supposed to do for me, wouldn't even as much touch a modification for me, had the audacity to say, I'm going through some problems with my son, will you talk to him? So I'm not worthy enough for you to represent me the way you want to, the way you should, but yet you want me to talk to you. I'm worthy enough to talk to your son. You want to allow me to talk? You know what I said? I will.
I sure will. That's right.
I will, wherever you want it to take place.
That's right.
Right here in your office, I'll do it right here.
That's right.
But I did not turn him away.
That's right.
You know, and I think it kind of caught him off guard. You know, and so to go move forward, now the same lawyer who didn't really want to do much for me told me no way you'll get a sentence modification is now saying I'll do it for you. You know, that's not me. That's God.
That's right.
You know, I'm only standing here but for the grace of God.
That's right.
You know, and I say that wholeheartedly. People really don't know, you know, and like I said, I'll be standing up here forever if I was to sit here and give my whole testimony. You know, and it's not what it's really all about. You know, because I know that there's some people who go through more, but I hope and pray that my testimony did encourage someone to let you know that no matter what it is that you're going through, if you just let go and let God, you'll be all right.
Amen. Amen.
You will be all right. And I want to close out with this right here, because it goes on to say, it says, here are some problems, difficulties, and challenges that we face in life, along with the scriptures of God, what God has to say about it. If anybody have paper and pencil, I'm going to take my time with these.